National one-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim.
Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
Welcome to the new era of basketball. They doubted you. They overlooked you. They didn't believe in you. But now, everything changes. No more sidelines. No more being underrated. No more sleeping. It's time for your game to speak. NPH has traveled the world. We've connected with the top players. We've built this stage. And now, it's time. Time for the game to rise. Time for you to rise. Time for the basketball world to wake up. Welcome to the new era of basketball.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
Tri-City coming off a nice win over Crestwood, a 92-82 win, while on the other side, Hodan just coming off a brutal loss to Ridley. Couldn't really get it going in the second half, but with Nationals just a week and a half away, what do you expect to see from each of these teams?
Well, first of all, Anthony, I'm very, very excited here. We have two sides, as you mentioned. Yeah, the regular season might not have been as friendly to them so far, but what matters is the game leading into Nationals. And based off how we have everything scheduled, Hodan has one more game this Friday against King's Christian. That'll be their final litmus test heading into the Nationals week. But for Tri-City, final showing before we head over to Humber College for that. And I think it's going to be very indicative, this game, of what we should expect from both these teams, especially with a lot of star players missing in this affair for both sides.
Speaking of star players missing, is that layup no good there by Hodan? Stefan Ilic, the man in the middle, one of the best, if not the best rebounder in the NPA, he's going to be out today. While on the other side, Zachary Donaldson-Downer, he's out for Hodan. So two brutal losses on each side. Ball goes out of bounds. Your starters for each team. For Tri-City, it's Zach Garth, Carson Anderson, Harry Shellhammer, the man who just dropped 41 versus Crestwood, Christian Kwame, and Damian Runyeich. There's a three ball. That's too strong. Kwame reels it in. On the other side, it's Dante Jones, Jaden Sensuri Hercules, Ian McBride, Olivier Desjardins, and, of course, Jalon Sang-Pinot. Here's a Shellhammer drive. He kicks it out. Kwame fires from the top of the three. Money gets the scoring started. Early 3-0 lead here for Tri-City.
And I mean, it's moments like that where you see this team isn't just Stefan Ilic, it isn't just Harry Shellhammer. You see how talented these boys are, you know how much they can put into it, and a big start there to the game from Chris Kwame.
McBride kicks. There's a three ball from Hercules. Off the mark, offensive rebound there by Dante Jones. He gets blocked, fouled, however, late whistle, and he's going to go to the line. for a couple of free throws. Here's a quick substitution. Number 2, Elijah Bell-Haynes checks into the game.
And I will say on the side of Hodan so far, Dante Jones has been a very good player for them. He started off the year hurt, wasn't in the first couple of games for Hodan. That could be a big attribute as to why they were not really doing as well record-wise. But as the season's gone on, Dante Jones, he's really stepped into their main scorer role, complimentary of Zachary Downer. So we'll see where that ends up going for them, but it will just be an interesting affair on how he takes advantage, being the sole option in this one with Downer out.
Yeah, you mentioned, maybe not the best start, players in and out of the lineup to start the season. They started the season 0-4, Hodan. Now they're 2-2 since. So they've obviously picked things up, starting to get things together. As here's Jones. He goes with the left-hand lay, spills off. McBride, offensive rebound. He's there for the cleanup. Ian McBride, the 6'9" forward, the man in the middle today for Hodan. Garth nearly turns it over. Kicks it out. Shellhammer, don't let him get hot. He's already getting started here. Couple of 3 balls for Tri-City.
And the last time you and I had the opportunity to call a game with Harry Shellhammer in it, he went for 41, the most points in a game. And I know a timeout early has just been called here, but you look at real history right now. Bam Adebayo dropped 83 yesterday. I went over, I talked to Harry Shellhammer. Hey, you dropped 41 last game. Bam Adebayo dropped 83 last night. You feeling pretty good? And he looked me in the eye and said, only if I get 43 free throws, So we'll see where it goes. But as mentioned, Illich out. They're gonna need someone to be like the true option. That might end up being a bit of a negative thing for him on the defensive side. You're gonna have way more coverage on him. But Harry Shellhammer, we know if he's feeling good, he's gonna take the shot regardless. So definitely a player to watch in today's game.
Yeah, offensively, that's the guy, Harry Shellhammer. I mean, like you said, a spark plug guy, went for 41. He catches fire from just about anywhere, and this first shot of the day goes down for a 3. But Illich being out, defensively, Tri-City, they have a lot to adjust. We've seen a couple of offensive rebounds on the other side now. So, Julian, how do you think the team can kind of readjust their game plan defensively without Illich?
Well, I think the biggest thing is hustle. One of the big players that they have here that I've really liked in the previous games is the like of Patrick Fordyce and Christian Kwame, 2 very athletic players. They're 2 players that I know for a fact love crashing the glass. They're very aggressive on that side. Another person, Carson Anderson, he's very much a wing defender. He plays very aggressive. Yes, he fouled out of his previous game. That in itself is going to be a bit of a cause for concern. However, they have the level of tenacity and drive within their players where what they're going to try to do here, I believe, is run man, make sure that no one can get proper looks inside, and keep it as physical as possible. Let them get open on their own behalf, but you're not going to beat them one-on-one.
There's good defense here by Tri-City. Carson Anderson picks it. There's a 3 ball. Another one. This time it's Damian Runjic. 3 threes for Tri-City here.
They're heating up. They're heating up massively.
So it's not a team you want to let do that. Substitute on the other side, Isaiah Bell-Haynes, number 5 for Hodan. He came into the game. Jabs guarded by Shellhammer. Bell-Haynes fires from the corner. Bell-Haynes responds. Garth brings it past half court. This time guarded by Elijah Bell-Haynes. Shellhammer catches it on the roll. Fakes. Plays it down low to Kwame. Kwame on the block, guarded by McBride. Kwame spins, goes up strong, gets it to go. Bell-Haynes goes, kicks stolen by Kwame. That pass might have been tipped inside by somebody else. Nice dish off. That is going to be off the mark, that layup. Bell-Haynes to the corner, to the other Bell-Haynes. He goes up, kicks. That is off the mark, and there's a Kwame rebound. Going to be a foul down here. Here's number 1, Luke Vandersar, checking into the game for Ian McBride. Garth, your point guard for Tri-City, a Nicaragua product. He was with them at the Central America Cup. As there's a nice lay by Shellhammer, not only on the outside, but he does it inside as well.
Like you look at it further, you see the level of talent on this side. I believe they've only had one miss so far in this game, 13 points very early on in this one, and they force another turnover here, Tony. They're off to a fantastic start here on Tri-City.
Yeah, the shots are falling. They're getting good quality looks. They're not forcing anything, and their defense is doing really, really good things on that end. Garth, Shellhammer, catches. Now Runjeic, he fires a 3-ball. And another one, that's his second 3. Boy, these Tri-City guys cannot miss.
And I mean, I said last game they have a great shooter in Harry Shellhammer. The rest of the team has come out today and said we all can let it fly from beyond the arc. Runjeic, as you mentioned, second 3 of the day.
He's infected just about everyone in Shellhammer. Now everybody's got the 3-ball in their arsenal. Here's a kick. Pinnock. Guarded by Kwame. Pass inside. Hercules blocked. Hercules has to go up again, and that's blocked again by Runjeic. Getting the start with the missing Ilic. Runjeic doing a fantastic job. A couple of threes and a couple of blocks there. Pinnock will inbound. Hodan trail by 10. 5:16 left in the first quarter. Pass played outside to Desjardins. He fires a 3. No good. Kwame now passes it up to Anderson. He loses his footing. Wanted to jam that one.
And I can see it right there on the court. Look, there is powder on the court. He slipped on it when he stepped. That is unfortunate.
There's a tough lay by Dante Jones with the left hand. Anderson drives. It's going to be a baseline out of bounds. Number 2, Josh Henry checking in for Tri-City. Zach Garth will check out.
Ref went over, checked the spot, said it's okay, so we'll see what ends up being the case, but in my opinion, on that Carson Anderson drive, very scary.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, a slip like that, it would look dangerous. Good thing he controlled himself, though. As Kwame, he kicks it. Shellhammer, pump fake. Shellhammer takes the mid-range instead. Bonner. Harry Shellhammer.
The kid's magical. What else is there to say?
Nice pass there, and that's a jam. Luke Vandersar.
I gotta say, great play also there from Seng Pinnock. Drive in, kick into him, great backdoor cut. They were just in rhythm. That's what they need to do to continue trying to get back in this game.
Shellhammer thought about the 3, brings it back out. Guarded by Jones. Shellhammer hops. Passes inside. Runjeic open underneath. 8 points for Damian Runjeic. He's coming after you, Bam Adebayo. Pinnock spin. Pinnock pass. And another one to Vandersar. Beautiful move. Beautiful pass. Beautiful finish.
And I mean, he's looking like Woody Harrelson out there. They say white man can't jump, but he's jumped twice out of the gym already. He's putting it on display.
Kwame spins, almost gets a tip. Kwame gets it to Henry. Henry, he's gonna fire a 3-ball. That one off the mark. Jones swings it up to Pinnock. Back to Jones. Jones pump fakes, goes up, left hand. It's gonna be fouled. 2 free throws coming for Dante Jones.
And Dante Jones following Bam Adebayo's other part of the game where he gets to the line here. I believe this is his second or third trip, if I recall, to this free throw line. Ended up splitting the chances on that last one. We'll see if he's able to fully complete both of these on this trip to the free throw line.
Couple of substitutes here on both sides. Luke Beamer checking into the game along with Milan Jeric for Tri-City. Jones unable to get the first free throw. On the other side, a couple more guys coming in. Isaiah Bell-Haynes coming in along with Xavier Kilislian. Jones goes 1 of 2 from the stripe. Subs now will come in for Hodan.
Yeah, I want to say, you look at it here so far in this game, only 3 misses so far from Tri-City. Josh Henry's 3-point attempt. Kwame had a missed 3, and he also had another missed opportunity inside. But the likes of Harry Shellhammer, 4 for 4 already on the day. He's sitting on 9 points.
There's a nice pass. Henry, right-hand layup. Good 2-man action there by Henry and Jeric. Pinnock passes to Bell-Haynes. Henry hounding Bell Haynes up top. Nowhere to go for Bell Haynes. Gets it poked away. Now here's Pinnock. Drives, goes up, pass, tries to find Van der Sar again, but that's turned over. Henry to the corner. Shellhammer, 3-ball. Shellhammer not good on that one. Boy, I thought he'd never miss. Henry drives, pass inside to Jeric. Now outside Runjevic. Quality shot off the mark. Jeric goes up with the left. He's there once again for the offensive board.
And that's sloppy pay from Hodan there. You're supposed to corral those right there. It was a big opportunity. Sadly, just not something that ends up going their way.
Leasley off the mark as there. Henry gets the steal off of Van der Sar. Henry drives, kicks it out. It's going to be a turnover. Hodan will get the basketball back. 2:13 remains here in this first quarter. Number 3, Cassius Buckley checks into the game for Hodan, while Tsang Pinnock will take a seat. Along with Ian McBride, he also checks into the game. The big man. Here's Cleeslian. Now Buckley fires from deep. Buckley trying to make an immediate impact. Can't, gets his offensive rebound though. Bell Haynes drives, goes up, kicks. Cleeslian in the corner. Money. Big shot there. Brings us back down to single digits. Hodan trail by 8.
Xavier Cleeslian transferred over from Edge before this season. Has had a little bit of a struggle adjusting to Toronto play, but he might heat up in the right time for this team.
There's a Jeric hook shot off the mark. McBride board. Bell Haynes plays it up. Buckley, another 3. Buckley spills out. Jeric board. Shellhammer. Shellhammer pulls. Shellhammer too strong. Buckley looking to trim this lead a little bit more before the end of the first. McBride drives, kicks. Cleeslian, 3-ball. Good. Another 3.
6 points from Cleeslian in back-to-back possessions now, Tony.
Couple 3s for him, starting to get hot. Saw Tri-City making a bunch of 3s, said I want to join the party myself. Jeric, rare 3-ball off the mark. Out of bounds. Hodan will take over, 48.6 left. Sub coming in here, Shellhammer will take a seat, while number 7, Caleb Zorko, checks into the game. Buckley guarded by Beamer. Pass played off to Cleeslian. Buckley brings it back out. Buckley kicks. Van der Sar now with it. He brings it back up top. Cleeslian pump fakes, takes the mid-range instead. Cleeslian, 8 points. He's given some life to Hodan here.
Yeah, he's feeling good right now. He's feeling good right now. 3 for 3 on the last 3 possessions.
Henry drives, spinning layup off the mark, but a couple of free throws coming for Josh Henry. Cleeslian, what's most impressive about it is they're all jump shots. They're not just easy layups he's making. They're all, difficult jump shots. They've been getting in rhythm. Boy, that could prove to be quite the issue for Tri-City down the stretch of this game.
Yeah, he's really pushing forward on it. It's been wonderful to see from him.
Henry off the mark on the first free throw. And can't get the second one to go either. Cleeslian up to McBride. McBride kicks to the corner. Bell Haynes fires from the corner. That's going to be too strong. McBride tips it to himself, goes up. It's a 1-point game. Clock winding down. 5 seconds left on the clock. Runjevic to Henry. Henry has to put up a shot. Goes up with the right at the buzzer. Boy, Josh Henry got that off in the nick of time. Tri-City lead 26-23 at the end of the first quarter.
Fantastic to see there the finger roll from Josh Henry. Nice little way to finish this first. We'll see if Tri-City can continue this here when we come back for the second.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts. Off-court apparel, we do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
Welcome back, folks. Tri-City, they lead by 3, 26-23. Had a double-digit lead, but Hodan able to respond in a nice way thanks to Xavier Klislian. Julian, the shooting off the charts by both of these teams, making jump shots, making threes, everything's going in.
I mean, the efficiency for both these sides has been up there. We haven't seen a lot of crazy misses, a couple missed possessions here or there, but almost every possession's resulted in a bucket so far. I would just say try keep it going. Who's going to be the first one to have to let off the gas? I think that's what's going to decide this game almost entirely.
I like what you said there. It's been a clean game. Both sides playing good quality basketball. Like you said, no egregious takes, no bad shots. It's been a pretty good game and pretty clean. As there's Anderson drives, met by Van der Sar and McBride. Jeric drives, spills out of his hands. He gets it back, looking for a pass. That's tipped there. Belhanes bringing it up. Good hands by McBride. Belhanes drives, kicks out. McBride, 3-ball. Short. Belhanes rebound. Spins. Goes up with the left and one. Isaiah Belhanes.
And I mean, we talked about it right beforehand. It was like, hey, they've been keeping it clean, no crazy turnovers, nothing like that. Immediately, Belhanes picks off a pass that was kicked out, brings it up. Sure, the first opportunity doesn't go, but he sticks with it with the tenacity, gets 2 points, has one more here coming.
Can't get the 3-point possession to go, although still gets the layup. Beamer now resets. Henry to Anderson. Anderson drives, goes up with the left, fouled, gonna go to the line, 2 free throws for Anderson. Anderson, a 55% free throw shooter on the season. Gets to the line a ton, very physical force, gets downhill, makes the first. And makes the second. Sang Pennock gets around Beamer. Belhanes back to Pennock. Now Klislian. Good ball movement here by Hodan. Van der Sar. Nice cut there, Klislian. Down low to McBride. Easy play, easy jam.
2-hand flush for Ian McBride. Great play there from Klislian to find him inside.
Henry uses the Jarrett screen. Henry steps back, fires a deep 3 off the mark. Ball tipped out. Beamer gets it. It's going to be a reach-in foul on Pinnock. Side out of bounds. Josh Henry checks out as Patrick Fordyce will get his first minutes of the game. Caleb Zorko also checking in. Here's Beamer. Crossover, Beamer stops, kicks it. Fordyce, quick trigger, short. Good rebound there by Zorko. Tri-City trying to get it, can't. Pinnock now has it. Hodan looking to take the lead. There's a turnover. Good hands there by Anderson. Anderson drives. Left hand layup. He's going to go to the line. Free throws 3 and 4 coming up for Carson. Hodan making a substitution here. Ian McBride will take a seat while Olivier Desjardins checks back into the game. Anderson misses the first. Makes the second. We've seen this a bunch from Beamer, picking up full court, multiple possessions here.
I mean, I think that's the right way to approach it, but I think that's the man you want to try guarding right there, Xavier Kalislian.
11 points now for Kalislian, 3 threes and the mid-range jumper. Dude is cooking, giving Hodan their first lead of the game, 30-29. Ball played up ahead. Bell Haynes gets it, loses it momentarily, but able to scoop it back up and get the lay. Head coach Trajan Pejic of Tri-City bringing in his 2 big guns from the first quarter. They're going to make a substitute the next whistle. Jeric plays it to Zorko. Zorko inside to Anderson. Anderson spins, fades off the glass, off the mark. Beamer to Anderson. He goes up again. An offensive foul. Good job there by Van der Sar getting in the way.
Big ups to Anderson there helping him up, but yeah, honestly, I did not really love a lot of the play there for Carson Anderson. A lot of takes for himself. Ended up going into triple coverage at one point. It just wasn't ideal there. Maybe he didn't see anyone open, and that's understandable, but still though, I feel like that could have been easily resolved here. Hodan now with a chance to properly establish this lead.
Still a 1-possession game. Shellhammer and Runjeic check back in. Van der Sar to Kalislian. Kalislian pass inside, that's deflected. Jeric tips it out of bounds, and Hodan will inbound baseline. Quick sub here, Dante Jones in for Van der Sar. Check that, Pinnacle take a seat.
Coach was there. Luke, get back in there. You know, I think Van der Sar might want a little bit of a breather. Who knows if that's the situation there.
Well, when you're jumping out of the gym like he is multiple times, right?
Might have to.
Van der Sar gets it down low. Nice layup there. That's why he stays in, to get that bucket.
He's been dangerous on the cuts to the basket. Definitely something that this Tri-City team has to keep an eye out for.
Fordyce goes up with the right. Tough layup over the contact. No problem. Gets himself on the board. Jones goes all the way, too strong. Tri-City get the board. Runjeic. Now Beamer. Beamer fires a 3-ball. Beamer, money.
They've been a little quiet from 3 here, Tri-City. Not as warm from beyond the arc as they were in that first quarter, but that 3 from Luke Beamer could be the start of something new. We're tied at 34 heading into this timeout.
This is the time. Now's the time. Stay focused.
Timeout over. Game knotted at 34 apiece between Tri-City and Hodan. Luke Beamer just tied this game up on a 3-ball at the top of the key. Hodan will inbound on the baseline. Been a very back and forth game. We saw a double-digit lead here by Tri-City. Hodan had that brief lead momentarily, but now all knotted up at 34 apiece, Julian.
Back and forth affair. We'll see which is the next team to strike.
Jones, crossover. Jones kicks it. Stolen by Shellhammer. Shellhammer bumps the defender off his hip, fires, and there it is again. I'd like to say I'm surprised, but honestly, I've seen it time and time again. He is a nuclear weapon.
I feel like Harry Shellhammer's most dangerous pulling up in transition rather than in rhythm. Very interesting to see. It's not something that he does a lot in the half-court set, but it's something that he will take advantage of on the transition. Tacks on 2 there with an open lane to the basket.
Little miscommunication there from Hodan. Set his screen on his own guy, ended up being a turnover, and Shellhammer with quick 5 points out of the timeout as Kwame, there's a steal. Kwame going all the way, slips out of his hands, out of bounds, turnover. He wants that one back.
That would have been another transition bucket here for Tri-City. I think that he just got a little ahead of himself there on that possession. Wasn't able to corral it properly, and definitely going to haunt him a little bit. Could have grown the lead to 7.
Looked like it was about to be a big play, looking ready like he was going to fire, and there's a block, it looked like. Fordyce nearly turns it over. Shellhammer guarded by Belhanes. Down to Jeric. Jeric goes, passes. There's a Runjeic mid-range. Too strong. Here's Elijah Belhanes. Now to Hercules. Pass inside. Jones. Nobody there.
What a backdoor cut from Dante Jones. He saw that Shellhammer, thought he might have been cutting to the corner, decides to cut into the basket. What a flush.
Hodan doing an excellent job on these backdoor cuts. We've seen it now 4 or 5 times, as that's a turnover there by Jeric. But Hodan, these backdoor cuts, man, they're feasting on these.
Yeah, and Tri-City on that possession turns it over in a way that I don't really see often. Not very often you see the carry, the over and under. But you know what? Fair play, good eye on the ref, and I mean, that's something that I just don't think it's called much in modern day game.
Here's a 3-ball again. That time it's Desjardins. This game's tied once more at 39. Kwame down low. That's a good bucket there from Runjeic.
I mean, this game's just been you get a bucket, no, you get a bucket, and they're trading back and forth. The question is, who's going to dry up first?
Kwame hauls that board in. Runjeic fires a 3-ball. Runjeic, another one. 3 threes for Damian Runjeic. He's up to 13 points. Belhanes looks for a pass. Stolen again by Kwame. Shellhammer loses the ball off his leg. Hodan now on the attack. They have numbers. Here's a Desjardins corner 3. Desjardins no good. Fordyce has the ball. He's being hounded for it. Goes up. Looked like he got fouled, but man, gets the finish through all that contact. Belhanes inside to Jones. And one, Dante Jones.
The game feels like it's getting more and more physical as it's been going on. Contact on one end, no call. Contact on the other end, that one did get the call. But I think both of them, regardless, are proper foul calls. Very, very physical between both these teams, and very much props to all the players involved here who aren't shying away from the contact by any means.
You saw on that layup there by Fordyce, took a bit of a tumble, and Shellhammer comes off to him after and just wipes the jersey off, gets all the dust off. You know, big smile across his face. There's Fordyce now. Jeric. Looking for something. Kwame gets the ball. Up and in. Christian Kwame.
Just straight up able to beat Dante Jones there on the cut to the basket. Happens, but definitely can't have those laps in judgment now that you're down by 6.
Jones rejects the McBride screen. He kicks it to the corner. That's Kalislian. This time another 3 from Xavier Kalislian, the X-Man.
I mean, just like the X-Men, he's been electric all around. He's just been performing at such a high level here so far. I believe it's his 4th 3 of this first half.
Leading scorer of the game, 14 points for him. Shooting like he's got superpowers. Maybe he should be in that new X-Men movie coming up. Who knows?
I've heard good things. I'm excited for it.
Here's a mid-range there, Runjeic. Making the most of his time with no Ilic.
I will say Damian Runjeic, someone who's been a lot more quiet this season in general. This game started to heat up. Could be a sign of things to come for Tri-City heading into the tournament.
As there's another one. X-Men once again from deep.
And he's letting them know, I'm feeling myself right now. I want to put up these threes. Give me the rock.
Kwame drives. Kwame goes up. He's going to be called for a travel. One too many steps. He's perplexed. Coach Pejicic perplexed. Unfortunately, turnover.
I will say I like Coach Sergeant Pejicic's example of a 1-2, little Euro step, but I feel like that's just how these European people walk over there. It's just a step for them. Unfortunate that it didn't translate here for Kwame on that basket.
Well, listen, as a European, I can tell you it is just a step. But there's a corner pass out of bounds. You could maybe say ball don't lie there. Pinnock and Desjardins not on the same page. Nonetheless, they're communicating and going to get that down. As here's Shellhammer. He's going to fire a 3-ball. Shellhammer, too strong. Pinnock, board. Slows things down momentarily. He's got it up top by Fordyce. McBride screen. Backdoor cut once more. That's tipped by Kwame, but that backdoor cut, there was some life there.
It's dangerous to see here. Hodan's really having great off-ball movement to get open. Tri-City really needs to patch it up.
Kalislian, guarded by Shellhammer. Nice ball movement here. McBride drives baseline, goes out of bounds. Hodan will keep the ball. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Expect a quick shot here. Jones gets it, fires a 3 from the corner, too strong. McBride tries to get it, now Shellhammer gets it to Fordyce. What a play by Shellhammer, falling out of bounds. Fordyce kicks to the corner, tipped out of bounds. Tri-City will keep it. Timeout here called by Tri-City. They lead 50-48, 48 seconds left in this first half. We'll be right back with some more basketball, ladies and gents.
Every player deserves a chance to be seen, a chance to be heard, a chance to leverage opportunities and showcase their skills. At NPH, players and teams can create their very own unique pieces of content, from individual player and team mixtapes to feature stories, program documentaries, and live broadcast experiences. NPH creates high-quality visual content with one purpose: exposure. Canada breeds basketball talent, and the players and programs deserve a chance to showcase it. So wake up, because exposure starts here.
.48 seconds left here in the first half between Tri-City and Hodan. It's been a game of runs on both sides, Julian. Both of these teams extending their leads, then they lose it, then they get it back, then it's a tie game. Just so much going on all at once.
I mean, we'll see if there's one more run here with 48 seconds. I mean, it's plenty of time for a team to put up, let's say, 6 points, put up 8 points. Heck, I've even seen a team put up 10 points in this amount of time. So really anything can happen, and now we'll see Hodan on the break.
It's there. That layup just short. Jeric gets it, but now gets that one taken away. Although, ball rolls out of bounds, and Tri-City will get it back.
I assume Tri-City's going to try to draw something up here for Harry Shellhammer. Keep an eye on him off the softball screens.
I feel like that's a pretty good bet. Shellhammer gets it taken away. Dante Jones, nobody there but Dante Jones hanging all over the rim. Tie game. Brunic to Garth. There's another steal. Jones, just one man to beat. Jones rejected, gets his own layup back up. Hodan lead by 2. Kwame goes all the way. Kwame, that looks like it's blocked. Yes, it is. Tri-City will get the ball back. 7.1 remains here in the first half. You talked about a little bit of a run there, a quick 4-0 run for Hodan.
And I think the big aspect for it isn't even just how efficient they've been on those quick transitions. It's just been they putting pressure full court. And that's just been the case for them all around.
It's going to stay with Tri-City here. Garth to inbound. 4.9. Can Tri-City tie this game up at the end of the first half? Let's see. Runjec thinks about the three, goes not good, and there's Glisson with the board. That's the end of the first half. After trailing by double digits, Hodan storm back, take a 2-point lead, 52-50 over Tri-City. We'll be back with some more basketball with the second half. Make sure you stay tuned, and we'll see you shortly.
My name is Silky Sullivan. Who's missing is my wife, the second half of DMV Chill Cryo Wellness Spa, Verona Sullivan. We started this company, DMV Chill Cryotherapy Wellness Spa, about going on 5 years ago. We felt the need for athletes to have recovery and pain management at sporting events. Technology that we have, the device that we have, we are able to spray athletes before they play, during halftime, and after they play, because it's nothing but 60 to 90-second sessions. It reduces inflammation, it reduces swelling, it eliminates muscle soreness. It's very efficient and it's very powerful. Anywhere that they're playing a high level of basketball, they're gonna need recovery. And I must say, this is my first time in Canada. Of course, I watched the SGA, the OKC won the championship, but for me to see with my own eyes, these kids I'm very impressed. I told Tyreek that I'm very impressed with the level of play that they're playing out there. With that being said, they playing long games. Like I tell kids, you have to recover like you practice and play. They're playing every day, they're practicing every day, and they're training every day. So you have to let your body recover. And so I figure that this is something that we can come up here and help them with, and they can also help us, and we can help each other, man.
My name is Sunny Suits, and I'm the co-founder and director of Western Canada Prep Academy. We started our program to help keep kids home that was eager to play prep school in other areas, so we wanted to provide an option for that high-performance environment in Edmonton. For us, joining the NPA is a natural progression. We want to be able to participate in a national platform. We've been playing in a lot of American leagues over the years, and we feel like playing in a national Canadian league is a really good look for our program. Having an NPH Western Conference will allow us to have better games at home, and that's always been a thing going out west. But there's a couple of really good anchor programs out here that we get to play, but there's not enough room out of advance. And creating that conference will allow us to have more sustainable, high level of competition regularly in our area. That helps in a lot of different ways, and it's going to help grow the game quite a bit by just having that presence over there.
Right back. Okay. You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
Welcome back, folks. It's NPA basketball. Tri-City trail here by 2 over Hodan. It's 52-50. Anthony Marinoff alongside me is Julian Quintero-Verano. Julian, this game, man, back and forth. Tri-City jumped out to an early lead, double digits, in fact. And then Xavier Kalislian, the X-Man, caught fire from deep, doing everything to keep his team in it, and now with the lead, 52-50.
Yeah, and I think a big element about this game, as we said, is the runs. Some teams, they come out, they hold on to a long purpose. Sometimes they struggle for longer periods of time. Here, it hasn't felt like a team has struggled. It's just been when one team misses 1 or 2 possessions, something very common, the other team scores on every opportunity. They gather 6 points, 7 points, 8 points on the swing, and then you end up seeing all of a sudden they'll miss one, and that's understandable. But as soon as that happens, the other team has taken advantage. We saw it with Hodan earlier on in the game. They started trailing immediately when Tri-City wasn't able to keep up their 3-point barrage. They cooled off ever so slightly. Hodan, all of a sudden, they rattle off 2 possessions, 3 possessions of just straight buckets. When Hodan finally took the lead, it seemed like they might be able to continue that into the game. Instead, something normal happened. They ended up missing a shot, just one. And what happened there? Tri-City run down, they score a 3, they're able to get another quick turnover, get another bucket, take that lead. It's been a game of runs. What is the adjustment here for both these teams in the second half? In my opinion, very simply, take care of the ball and get the cleanest looks you possibly can. You don't have anyone having a particularly bad day. You don't have anyone in specific, apart from Xavier Kalislian, really going insane individually in terms of shot volume. So what do you want to do? Find the open man, get the clean bucket, and make sure that there's no easy looks on both sides of the ball. Play full court basketball. Make sure that the transition game doesn't dictate how this game turns out.
Yeah, you talked about, getting good quality shots, moving the ball and whatnot, and both of these teams doing, quite the job at that. Both shooting above 60% from the field. Not 50, 60%. Tri-City shooting 61% nearly, and, Hodan shooting just under 68%. Unreal efficiency by both of these teams here.
We'll see where it ends up going for both these teams. And I think one of the interesting things is here, you look at the splits between these first 2 quarters. Tri-City led through the first one, 26-23. Second quarter was a 29-24 quarter for Hodan. The question now is going to be, who's going to be the one to take the bull by the horns and establish themselves early in the second half?
Ball inbounded here. Second half is underway. Pinnock to Jones. Jones gets the ball deflected. Good job by Kwame there. That feels like his 3rd or 4th steal a day. Goes up again. Gets it to go. Looking for a foul. Won't get the whistle. But brings this to a tie game. There, that ball spills out. Jones, though, there for the offensive tip-in. He's up to 15 points now on 6 of 9 shooting.
He's been hungry around the basket. All of his points have come within the arc, and from a thunderous slam to backdoor cuts, he's been electric near the hoop.
Shellhammer drives, goes with the floater. That is good. He can shoot it, and he can have that little runner in his bag. Shellhammer ties us up once more. Feels like every other breath I'm saying, this team took the lead, or this game's tied. As there's a Pinnock miss. There's Jones again underneath in the paint. Another bucket inside the three-point line.
I like to call Dante Jones Mr. Elusive. It just doesn't seem that he's doing anything crazy, but 1 second he's covered, the very next second wide open.
Garth responds with a floater. Now Kalislian inside to Jones. That's a little bit too far behind him. And a turnover. Garth gives it to Anderson. He's guarded by Kalislian. Anderson goes up with the left. That's going to be a foul. A couple of free throws for Anderson, coming his 5th and 6th of the day.
That one felt a little late. It was whistled once he was already down there, and I just felt like Kalislian got a little bit in the air. Seems the ref saw something else on that play. Unfortunate to see, but Anderson gets a trip to the line, and it will be, in my opinion, a good payoff for the level of aggression he's had when going to the basket.
Anderson makes the first free throw. Now 4 of 5 on the day. Make that 5 of 6. Making his free throws today, Anderson. Obviously something he's been working on throughout this season. Paying dividends here in this game, as there is a Bell Haynes 3 short. Runjec, board, Garth. Sprinting up the court. Garth fires, short. Anderson kicks it. There's a Runjec 3-pointer. In the corner is Damian Runjec.
Third three of the day for him. He's really been letting it fly from beyond the arc, and Tri-City's going to need more of that if they want to try to continue establishing a larger lead.
Pinnock. Doubled. Pinnock hounded. Ball played over to Kalislian. Back to Pinnock. Pass inside. Jones somehow gets it through the outstretched hand of Damian Runjec. Dante Jones. Anderson to Shellhammer. Shellhammer spins, goes up, fades. Shellhammer with the fader.
Those hard looks are what Harry Shellhammer's known for. It doesn't matter what type of shot it is. If he's feeling good about it, he's going to take it, and that's just the way it goes with him.
That's the kind of hooper he is, as Bell Haynes fires a 3-ball, and he brings this lead down to 2. Garth to Shellhammer. He fires, top of the key. Shellhammer short. Now Jones. Bell Haynes jabs. Bell Haynes dribbles. Bell Haynes spins, kicks it out. Jones. Nice dish down low. Desjardins will draw the foul, and a couple of free throws coming for Olivier Desjardins.
And what I like about this Hodan team is it doesn't matter who the ball handler is, but more importantly, it doesn't matter who the cutter is. They're always looking for that extra pass. If I was Hodan, as much as that team play's been good, I'd like to see someone curl around, fake the shovel, and you get an easy look on the other side there. I think that might be something that capitalizes it. But if you head to the line, you get 2 chances to get some free points, slow things down, catch your breath. Might be ideal, go that way as well. Also, it's something I found very interesting here. You can see it was just off camera here as we're showing the second free throw for Desjardins in a moment. Sang Pinnock is covering Harry Shellhammer full court. He's pressing him all the way down to make sure that they don't get any chances on a quick transition or even give Shellhammer a chance to breathe on a position. So that goes to show the level of effectiveness he has brought and the gravity he brings to this team.
When a guy like Harry Shellhammer is making shots like he has today, you can't give him an ounce of breathing room. As that ball is tipped, Tri-City forced a turnover. Shellhammer with the bump. Shellhammer pulls up. And there it is again in transition. Harry Shellhammer once more.
Third three of the game for Shellhammer. He's at 50% from beyond the arc, and it ties him for most points on his team at 17.
Here's a Bell Haynes mid-range shot. Spills out. Kwame rebound. Kwame gonna go all the way. Ball pops out. Jones with the board. Plays it up. Pinnock with the scoop-de-loop-de left-hand layup. Gets it in.
I like the term scoop-de-loop-de because that's exactly how that looked. He went up, under, and all around to get those 2 points.
Runjeic, that three ball bounces off the rim a couple of times. Here's Belhanes, now Kalislian, wide open, nobody home, but Xavier Kalislian, he's got 20.
And the X-Man's been the X-factor in this one. What a game from Xavier Kalislian. He hasn't gotten a crazy amount of minutes earlier in the season, but you look at what he's doing now. Maybe Hodan's unlocked their secret weapon just before Nationals.
Kwame responds there with a layup down low. But like you said, going into playoffs, finding these hidden gems, these diamonds in the rough, so to speak, could be the biggest factor in an upset in the playoffs. Jones spins, looking for something, has to play it out. Belhanes fires a three. Belhanes off the mark. Pinnock rebound. And that is going to be an offensive foul. Pinnock whistled for it. Kwame draws it. A little bit of a chicken wing there, as they say.
And I mean, yeah, Sang Pinnock, you can lead your way in if you're going with the shoulder. You can't lead with the elbow there. Yes, it was something, but I think it was minute enough to where the ref wouldn't have noticed. Great from Chris Kwame to really signify, hey, he threw the elbow. It wasn't the shoulder.
It looked more so instead of throwing, it kind of just got around him, right? You kind of can't clear him out with the elbow. As you know, we've seen refs crack down on that a lot more. Back in the day, you used to see that a lot, and it wouldn't be whistled anywhere near as much. Kwame triple teamed inside.
Sound like we're 30 back in our day, you know? It wasn't even that long ago.
Anderson, left-hand layup. No, we're in our early 20s here, Julian, but, you know, we still appreciate the old hoops.
Of course.
There's an Anderson steal. Foul there. Jones will pick up the block and foul.
Very aggressive. They're trying to get a steal off Anderson, try to avoid the fast break. To be fair, he does avoid the fast break. He has the foul in his holster. That might be something that affects them later on in the fourth quarter if it ends up becoming a problem. But considering that Dante Jones has no fouls up to this point, I see no problem not only trying to get a sub in for his team, as we now see number 3 in Cassius Buckley check in, but also really help stop that fast break.
Shellhammer step back, no good. Kalislian hauled in the rebound. Here's Isaiah Belhanes, mid-range, over the outstretched hand. Kwame looking for a pass up top, goes behind the back. Kwame gonna go all the way. Kwame off the mark. Thought he got fouled. No whistle. Pinnock. Pass to Kalislian, blocked again. Boy, some good defense here by both teams. Anderson drives. Anderson with the left-hand layup, drops it.
I mean, the big factor here on these last couple possessions for Tri-City defensively and starting things there offensively, Patrick Fordyce, he's really stepped up here in this one.
As there's Kalislian, another one! Xavier Kalislian. My goodness, 7 3-pointers. He's got 23.
I mean, he's really been the X factor today, my goodness.
Shellhammer stops, pops.
Pure. It's the explosiveness from Shellhammer. Get a feint, get a pass, cut quick. He's able to execute these things at such a fast rhythm. It's impressive the way he's moving.
You have to pay so much respect to that three-point shot. He opens up in the mid-range, which we've seen a lot. As there's a beautiful dish. No-look pass. That is Kalislian to Desjardins. Beautiful. 23 to 24.
The words of Magic Johnson. Hee-hee! What a pass there from Kalislian on that cut.
Shellhammer draws a foul, but yeah, hee-hee is perfect. I love that.
It's crazy.
As now Isaiah Belhanes checks out, and Elijah Belhanes will check in. Along on the other side, Milan Jarrett checks into the game along with Josh Henry for Tri-City.
We're also seeing Malcolm Guthrie make an appearance here. He's checking in. Ian McBride checking in on the side of Hodan as well. A lot of fresh legs out there for both these teams.
Shellhammer stops and pops again. Man, that mid-range jumper has been working for him a bunch today.
He's been cooking.
Buckley. Now Belhanes. Here's Guthrie now. Ball thrown away out of bounds. It's going to say ball was tipped. And even Malcolm Guthrie looked a little confused by the call there, but nonetheless, Hodan will keep the ball.
I think Guthrie will accept the fact that it was a tip, you know? I think he was more confused because it seemed such a 50-50 there, and Sengpinnick just did not chase it. Sengpinnick knew that it was tipped, decided to just let it go out, help the team reset, but as we see as Sengpinnick comes out now, it's probably for him to be able to get that breather.
McBride, no good on the three. Shellhammer guarded by Jones. Shellhammer, cross. Down low to Jarich. Backing down, Belhanes, pass. Back, two-man action there. Ref says travel. And a turnover here by Tri-City.
I think the call for the travel there was simple, that Rounier seemed like he was going up for a shooting motion and did a bounce pass to find his teammate. Ref might have seen it as a dribble. Unfortunate there. I think it might have just been an early whistle on the play.
I agree. Jones kicks it. One more to the corner. Here is a Buckley three. No good. Off the leg of Runjeic. And Hodan with another opportunity. Buckley now. Drives. Pass. McBride, three, and the big man joins in on the three-point party.
I mean, let's take a look here. Who's been hitting threes for everyone? I mean, Galislian, he has three. Desjardins, seven. Desjardins has a three. Now we see Ian McBride get one for himself. Isaiah Belhanes also on the three-point scoring side. And on the other team, on Tri-City, well, I mean, we see Kwame has one. Shellhammer has three. Runjeic has three. Beamer had that one that was a bit further out than usual. So really is spread out three-point barrage.
Everybody shooting threes nowadays. Making them, though. It's a good quality shot when it's there. Jarich, mid-range. High arcing shot. Rolls around the rim and drops. Jones. Now Belhanes to Buckley. Corner three. Off the mark was Guthrie. Kwame in with the lay. Kwame makes this a two-possession game. Timeout called here by Hodan. Tri-City, they lead by 5. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. We'll be back with some more hoops just after this.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
Welcome back, folks. Julian and I here just discussing which X-Men to call Galislian because, well, I mean, this guy's been on fire, but unfortunately there's no X-Men with that fire ability, so maybe just, go with his own name.
I mean, I don't know. I think Pyro might be a little bit too on the nose. I think he just prefers being called the X-Men, Maybe in his head he's more like a Wolverine or something,
Yeah. The X-Men takes you back to those Xavier McDaniels days on the Supersonics, the original X-Men. As there is a tumble, Kwame hustling, Shellhammer thought about the three, brings it back out. Jarich, screen, Pass to Henry. Henry drives. Turned over. Pass played up ahead. McBride in all alone. Flush.
Simple finish. No need to get flashy.
That ball turned over. Henry again. Jones on the attack. Jones left hand layup again. Attack inside the paint. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. Quick 4-0 run there by Hodan. A beautiful timeout. Tri-City see their lead cut all the way down to 1. Fourth quarter coming back in just a couple of minutes. Stay tuned, folks. We got a good one.
Right back. You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
Stay focused.
We're back, folks. Excuse the technical difficulties there ever so slightly. However, 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball rolled out. Tri-City got it. As there's a nice mid-range from Runjec off the mark. Van der Sar with the board. Now Jones has it. Jones with 21 points in the game. You would not think he has 21. Very quiet. Not to say that he hasn't been impactful, but just, these layups. As there's a nice finish there by McBride. But Jones, 21. Just layups inside the arc. Nothing too flashy. Just doing what needs to be done.
Layups are the silent killer. They're like the common cold. They might not be the best. They might not be the most exciting thing to talk about, but there's a reason why it's the common cold, and there's a reason why the layup is the most common basket you see. If you're able to execute those at a high efficiency, you're going to have a fantastic game like Dante Jones is showing us today.
Well, high efficiency. He's 9 of 12. That's 75%. He's only missed 3 shots. So those layups are working for him. Clislian thinks about the 3. He's hounded by Henry. Now Bell Haynes. Pass down low. McBride goes up. That looked like it might have been tipped by Kwame. Henry with the steal. Henry, one man to beat. Goes with the Euro. Ball knocked away. He's going to be out of bounds, and Henry turns it over.
It's great awareness from Xavier Calislian there. He got in the lane to make sure that Henry couldn't cut back across. Pops it out, no problem. And that's great awareness there from the X-Men.
Good job, too, by Isaiah Bellhanes. That is number 5, just keeping his hands up and not fouling, right? It's very easy to foul, especially when a guy does a Euro step like that. So just staying there, staying poised, and the good hands and getting his help from his teammate is a good stop. Clislian turns it over. Kwame stops, goes, scoops, gets the finger roll.
And I know he might not have the most points on the day, but the player I've been most impressed with today has been Chris Kwame. His hustle has been incredible for this team.
It looks like every time the ball is in any of the lanes, he's getting a steal. He has 4 steals on the day.
It's exceptional.
Pass all the way across. Jones thought about the 3. Goes in, kicks it. Bellhanes has to put up a shot. Shot clock winding down! Isaiah Bellhanes! What a shot!
If you want to talk about how big of a shot that is, Hodan retake the lead with that one. And Shellhammer's 3 to respond just doesn't go. What a play there at the buzzer for Isaiah Bellhanes.
That 3 goes out of bounds, hits the top ropes there. Still a 2-point game, 7:34 left. Bell Haynes, open from deep. That one off the mark, wide right. Shellhammer surveying. Shellhammer, nice cross, floater. Shellhammer, beautiful move. Little cross there, lulled the defender to sleep, gets the easy float.
And like I said, it's the change of direction with Harry Shellhammer. He goes slow to the left, cuts quick to the right, and gets the bucket. Very nice to see.
Kwame, and there looks like a block, but Jeric will be called for a foul. Although, I will say, Julian, I don't like to knock the refs. However, that one looked like Jeric got all ball, man. I don't know.
I think Jeric knows he got all ball. He's quite shocked. It is what it is sometimes with a call, especially down around the basket. Sometimes you don't get the cleanest looks, and that's understandable, but that is a tough one to give up there. But if I'm Xavier Kalislian, I'm happy with it. Get with 1 point here at the free throw line. Make sure I hit the second one as I do right now. Nope.
You jinxed it. You jinxed it, Julian. That's the classic announcer's jinx. We have to have it at least once a game. I'm just happy it wasn't me. Fordyce. He's double teamed. Drives. It's going to be fouled on the pass, so basket will not count.
I like that from the ref. Usually they leave it so ambiguous you don't know. Immediately he just yells out, it's on the pass. Make sure there's no hesitation on where the placement's going to be for this next play.
14 on the shot clock. Tri-City with the ball. Anderson gets it on the corner. Anderson spins. Pass. That's going to be off the hands of Jeric. Out of bounds. Hodan takes possession.
I think now the question becomes time. It is a 1 point game, so, maybe you shouldn't be too preoccupied with it. But will that affect how these teams play against one another? Will you try to take things slower? Will you try to take things safer? Who knows if that ends up being the case? But foul called there on Dante Jones when he's driving. He's going to get a chance to reset again.
Yeah, there. Patrick Fordyce whistled for the foul. Second team foul here for Tri-City. McBride. Now Klislian. Anderson not giving him any space. Klislian off his fingertips. He caught Anderson sleeping there, just couldn't quite catch the ball. Goes off his fingertips out of bounds.
And once again, who was the person there? Kwame, seeing the backdoor cut, steps up for it and definitely gave Kalislian a little bit of a scare there.
Fordyce. Ball tipped. It's going to stay with Tri-City. It's going to be looks like side out of bounds. Fordyce gets it in. Jeric now up top. Down low to Anderson. He has the mismatch. Kicks out to Jeric. Back down to Anderson. Anderson fades. That's short. McBride board. Now Vanderstar. Inside McBride. Pass out. There's Kalislian. Once more, the X-Man strikes again.
And now it's a 4 point lead for Hodan. You can maybe breathe a little bit, but Kalislian 8 made threes on the day. He's been electric from beyond the arc.
There's a Fordyce three. Spills out. Jones controls the ball. Uses the McBride screen. Jones goes with the right hand. Looked like he was about to flush it home. Instead, got the easy layup. 6 point lead now. Just over halfway through this fourth quarter. Kwame to Shellhammer. He's face guarded. Shellhammer jabs. Shellhammer responds.
What do you expect from Harry Shellhammer? If you phrase a challenge, you best believe he's going to accept it.
Just like they say, you come at the king, you best not miss. Shellhammer responds with that big three. Jones now. There. Bell Haynes drives. There, Anderson with the steal. Anderson Drives, pass inside. Jeric goes up with the right. Blocked by Van der Sar. Whew. Good block there. Jones slows this game down. One possession game. Hodan lead. And that is going to be a foul there. Looks like it'll go against Harry Shellhammer. Reach in around the back. Third team foul now. Only one more to give after that. It's bonus.
I think that's going to be the big concern here. Try to avoid that bonus as much as possible, especially in a game like this. You don't want it to be decided by the free throws.
Fordyce trying to hound Jones. There he is again, Calistli, and that one rims out.
Uncharacteristic for how he's been playing today, but you know, you can't really hit all of them.
As good as a look as you can get open, but now Tri-City with a chance to respond. Kwame to Shellhammer. Shellhammer just made the three. Sidestep, Shellhammer, cash! Harry Shellhammer ties this game at 90 apiece.
Are you kidding me? I mean, he said, I don't care what the look looks like, you're gonna have to have me miss, and he ties it. My goodness, Harry.
Shellhammer up to 29 points. Euro step there by Jones. Ball off the rim. Shellhammer looking for his fourth 30-point game this season. Pass, that goes out of bounds off of Hodan, and Tri-City with a chance to take the lead. Timeout called here by Tri-City. 3:37 left in the game. This is a nail-biter all the way to the end. We'll be right back, but man, stay tuned. This is a game.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are gonna outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're gonna help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
'90-90. Hodan, Tri-City. This game has been back and forth, nail-biter. Constantly, we've been saying it the entire game of runs. But who has one more run in them to close out this game? Who can get the win?
I mean, if you're asking me how this one's going to potentially play out, I mean, what matters to me is with Nationals a week and a half away, this has implications on the lower seeds of where the first round's going to be played. And I want to say, if you're one of the two bottom teams in the league record-wise, you have to play against one of the two teams that are playing in, the winner of Academy and the winner of Scholastic. So you really don't want to be down there. Guarantee yourself one less game to stay focused.
Calistlian was open for a moment, but now Bell Haynes has it. Bell Haynes jabs, fires a three ball. Bell Haynes gives Hodan the lead.
I mean, we've been talking so much about Xavier Calistlian from beyond the arc. Can't forget about Isaiah Bell Haynes, 4 for 6 now beyond the arc.
Kwame drives, looking for something. Shellhammer just barely saves it. Shellhammer drives, has to look for a pass, goes up with a shot, fouled with 23 seconds of amazing defense. Bailed out at the last moment, gonna go to the line. Harry Shellhammer.
It's moments like
free
this.
throws.
It's moments like this. You can have the best amount of defense for 23 seconds. You can have the best amount of defense for 1 second. What matters is the 1 second you end up slacking off, and it ends up coming back to bite them. Harry Shellhammer with a trip to the line.
Shellhammer now with his fourth 30-point game this season.
Electric. There's nothing else to really say. And I mean, if you want to look at his last 4 games, 28, 30, 41, and now 31.
Mind you, Shellhammer is 34 of 34 from the free throw line this season. Has not missed the entire year. As there, he gets a steal. Shellhammer looks for a shot. Shellhammer off the mark. Boy, he wanted that one. You could tell. Bell Haynes now. Picked up all the way by Kwame. Gets around him. Jarrett. Bell Haynes off the mark. That's going to go off the fingertips of White. Hodan. Boy, I'm getting too excited. I'm messing up these names here.
I mean, at least you're not calling them Vaughn Secondary School, you know. That would really be a throwback here for these people. Former home of Andrew Wiggins and Nikhil Alexander Walker, and maybe one more on the court today.
So many greats have come through this, as there's Shellhammer, fires, no good. McBride pulls it in. 2 minutes to go. Jones. Kwame guarding him all the way, but Jones! Slam! 3-point lead. Hodan up.
He's cooking. Dante Jones again. Keep it simple. Find the simplest play. Tacks on another two. That time with a little bit more pizzazz.
Shellhammer has the ball. He's met with two defenders. Kwame fires from deep. Kwame! Tie game!
When you need him most, Chris Kwame will appear. He's like a genie. When you need a wish, he's going to grant it for you. What a play from number 5.
95-95. Bell Haynes drives, spins, kick to the corner. Kalislian wide open, short. Jones with the offensive rebound. Spins once more, blocked. That's going to be a foul. Ref calls the whistle. Patrick Fordyce.
Fordyce is not happy with that one at all. He felt like it was just a bang-bang play, both of them going up. And Dante Jones going to get 2 free throws here. And even though earlier in the game you could say that those plays could be forgiven here or there, right now it could be what ends up breaking this deadlock with 1:14 remaining.
Jones at the line. Off the mark on the first. Nothing but pure and utter silence and the sound of the basketball in this gym as he takes his second free throw. A minute 14 to go. Jones misses both free throws.
You know they're going to be saying ball doesn't lie on the side of Tri-City. They avoid a bullet there.
Kwame kicks it to Shellhammer. He's guarded by Pinnock. Doubled. Shellhammer dribbling away from the double. Now Fordyce gets it poked. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Tri-City will get a chance to take the lead. Kwame will inbound. Couple of substitutes here. Vandersar checks into the game along with Desjardins, and Kalislian will take a seat along with Bell Haynes. Fordyce with the ball. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Has to put it up. Fordyce short. Desjardins rebound. Jones with the ball. Dante Jones, 27 points, 12 of 17 from the field today. Gets the screen from McBride. Kwame still there. Desjardins, 3-ball, no good. Anderson, board. Shellhammer. Who else? Tri-City bench on their feet. Shellhammer.
Only 5 seconds remain between the shot and game clock.
Shellhammer, ball goes out of bounds. Ref says Hodan will get the ball. 17 seconds remain. Shot clock will be off. Timeout called here. 17 seconds left, Julian. We'll be right back to finish off this game, but this is coming down to the wire. 17 seconds remain. Anthony Marinoff here alongside me, Julian Quintero Verano. This game has been back and forth, fighting tooth and nail, each team scraping and clawing all the way to the end. Can Hodan come away with the win, or will Tri-City get the stop?
I think you should expect Chris Kwame to take point immediately on Dante Jones. I mean, I assume Dante Jones is going to be the one emerging here. Maybe you see Xavier Kalislian also make an appearance here for this final portion. I think those two should be the ones out there. And if I was the coach, I'd also throw Isaiah Bell-Haynes out there for this last possession too. Your 3 top scorers, you want to make sure that your best options are out there to try to get these points.
Hodan have Dante Jones in, Xavier Kalislian, Jalen Pinnock, and Ian McBride in the game.
Olivier Desjardins in the corner too.
Desjardins as well. Jones calling for the screen. Jones drives. Jones goes up with the right, spills out. Pinnock underneath. Pinnock spills out. Kwame with the board, overtime. Here we come, a couple of fantastic looks. But man, Tri-City, get the lockdown stop. Don't foul. Overtime, here we come.
You know what they say? OT, OT, baby. What a game this has been. We've seen some fantastic individual play, and Hodan, they wanted to go back to the bread and butter. The shovel pass on the drive. Give the ball handler a chance to prove themselves. When the ball handler is Dante Jones, who's been just as effective on the lay along with finding guys, you got to be strong, and you got to be aware if you're Tri-City. And I gotta say, fantastic job defensively for Tri-City on this possession. They were able to keep it going. It's been wonderful to see here. We will be having overtime very shortly. I know I'm very excited for it. What notes do you think we should have here, Tony? Because it's just been fantastic.
I mean, you said individual performances. That immediately made me look at the box score. Dante Jones, 27, 12 of 18 from the field. Xavier Kalislian, 9 of 15 from the field, 8 for 12 from deep, 27 points as well. Isaiah Bell-Haynes, I talked to Coach Gus earlier of Hodan, and he said he didn't play too much earlier this year, but now he's starting to play a lot more, and look at the impact he's had. He had a bunch of big shots this game, especially that 3 with the shot clock winding down. That's Hodan prep for you. And then on the other side, you look at Tri-City prep. Shellhammer, 31. I mean, we know what this guy is. He's a flamethrower. You have Damian Runich, 17. Amazing start in the first half, not so much in the second, but that's because Chris Kwame took over. He has 22 in the game, and then Carson Anderson with 10. You have 4 guys in double digits, both teams. Very balanced efforts all around is there. Hodan with the ball to start this overtime period. There's a Desjardins 3-pointer, that's short. And Kalislian, layup, he's there to start this overtime scoring. He's up to 29. Fordyce. Fordyce goes with the floater. Fordyce responds. Good patience there. Looked like he was looking for the pass, but then just said, hey, let me take this space instead with the easy float.
Both first possessions, a trade of points. See where he keeps on going.
Jones into the middle of the paint. Pinnock goes up, has to pass it out. Desjardins, sidestep 3, kicks it instead. Kalislian, now here's Jones. Here's a 3 in the corner. Desjardins, no good. Fordyce hauls it in. Fordyce goes all the way with the right. Foul, gonna go to the line for a couple of free throws. Dangerous play there as he took flight, but rewarded with a couple of shots at the line.
It's a thing of beauty to see both these sides play. Great defensive awareness there for Tri-City. Shutting down Kalislian on both attempts potentially to take a 3. He thought about it, went for a cleaner look, and they just weren't able to get the look that they wanted on that possession. Tri-City other way. Great awareness all around. And Fordyce, a little scary there on the landing, but he seems all right to be able to take these free throws.
Fans making some noise. Fordyce good on the first. Now Desjardins looks like he will check out as Isaiah Bell-Haynes checks into the game. Oh, there's a cut on Desjardins on the side of his eyebrows. You see some blood there.
That's not lovely whatsoever. They're going to want to try to get that patched up for him real quick.
Fordyce converts on both free throws.
Someone bringing to address the cut, running through the court right before the second free throw was taken. A bit of an awkward situation.
McBride backing down Jeric. Tipped. Kwame yet again. Kwame goes up with the right. Kwame makes this a two-possession game, 101-97. Now Bell Haynes. Uses the McBride screen, gets the switch. Jeric, good movement of his feet. Now down low, Kwame has McBride. McBride goes up, no good. Pinnock has to go up, left hand layup, scoops in and out. McBride goes up. Clean up on aisle 5. (101-99). Jeric. Inside to Anderson. Anderson looked like he had to lay it initially. Goes up, blocked. Anderson gets an offensive rebound, passes it. Jeric goes up with the right. Wild shot. Anderson puts it back up and in with both hands. Back to a two-possession game. Sen Pinnock gets Jeric. Pass inside. McBride goes up off the mark, but Jones, offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. He's got 29 now.
It's the magic of Dante Jones, man. He's going to find a way to make himself appear right by the basket.
Shellhammer called for the ISO. Shellhammer fires, spills out. Jones. That ball about halfway down. Jones putting on the moves. Goes up! Dante Jones takes the rim down with him, along with the rubber.
That was emphatic from Dante Jones. He ties it at 103, but my goodness, he got up, he got aggressive, and I think he got a little bit too excited. He has to remember, this is the home court. You do not want to cause damage where you're going to have to practice later this week.
This is your place, like you said, but 2:10 remains in this game. Timeout called here, 103 by each team. We'll be right back after this short break. They're going to have to fix the net here, but stay tuned, folks.
Now I'm rising with fire from what they used to boast. Bridge culture with core, let your roots roar. From Toronto, Jeddah, Dubai, open every door. They say you're small, you don't belong in the score. But universe whisper, you built for much more. Wake up to your power, see the game wait. Cordage your voice, the hoops your state. Every strap you grab, every shot you take. Be the message in the grind, no silent breaks. They slept on me, now I rise to the sky. Stardust in my veins, see the flame in my eye. Game speak loud, I don't need to try. From shadows to spotlight, watch me testify. Wake up the world, let them feel who we be. Roots in the ground, but the soul run free. Internet's connect, gateway to your dreams.
Welcome back, folks. Net has been fixed due to tape. Tape just about fixes anything, doesn't it?
I'm a big fan of duct tape, I'll tell you. I think it gets everything done, regardless of what your task is. Always got to have a little roll of duct tape there to help you out.
You know what tape I always like?
What?
Flex Seal.
Flex Seal.
I love those commercials. You ever see just slaps it right on, stops a leak.
I love it when he's like, I cut this boat in half. That's why it's leaking. Now watch me tape it up, and it's just hilarious.
103 here in overtime. Just over 2 minutes left. Tri-City with the ball. Shellhammer. Back out to Anderson. Anderson drives, passes it to Jeric. He kicks it out. Fordyce to Jeric. Now Fordyce, ball tipped off his hands, turnover. Good defense there by Hodan. Sang Pinnock. Here's Dante Jones. the man who just wrecked the rubber. Kicks it. Bell Haynes, pump fakes, drives, spins back out, looking for something. Puts it, Tseng Pinnock from deep, off the mark. And who else but Dante Jones on the offensive glass, goes up, no good. And Jeric with the board, Fordyce now. Kicks it. Kwame up to Shellhammer. Shellhammer jabs, goes, drives, right hand layup. Shellhammer spills off the rim. And Hodan finally come away with it. Dante Jones spins, pass to Pinnock, goes up, fouled. He's going to go to the line, a couple of free throws, a chance to take the lead with 56.4 remaining.
Great awareness from Dante Jones, goes up, knows the defender's going to bite, able to get Jalen Sen Pinnock, who's able to get open on that cut. Great body movement specifically from Sen Pinnock to try to break in the contact and get the shooting foul here.
Good on the first, gives Hodan the lead. And makes a second. 2-point lead here. As now, Olivier Desjardins checks back into the game. He's all taped up on the side. Speaking of tape yet again, as Xavier Calislian checks out. Fordyce with the ball. Tri-City trail by 2. Here's Kwame. Pass to Anderson. Anderson drives, spins, goes up with the left, short. That ball rebounded by McBride. Tri-City get it back. Anderson goes up with the left, too strong, goes out of bounds, and Tri-City will get one more chance. 32.2 remains. Timeout called here by Tri-City. They're gonna draw up a good look, hopefully, to try and at least tie this game up. We'll be right back after this timeout. We're back, folks. Overtime here between Tri-City and Hodan. Hodan just took the lead on a couple of free throws by Jalen Tseng Pinnock. Tri-City with a chance to tie this game up and will inbound. Shellhammer in the corner. Travel there, turnover by Tri-City. Still in this game with a chance, just need a stop here. Hodan will inbound. Jones gets it. Dante Jones with 31. Uses the McBride screen. Jones, pass to McBride, back to Jones. He gets himself some space. Jones kicks it. Bell Haynes thought about the three. Here's now Desjardins, goes up with it. Left hand layup, no good. Offensive rebound, Tseng Pinnock. Foul there. 4.2 remains. And the foul called against Chris Kwame, but Tri-City in peril here.
Tseng Pinnock, amazing awareness to grab that offensive board. Take advantage of the fact that Stefan Illich isn't in the game. He's not here today. Tseng Pinnock with a great cut to the basket to grab that board, and now with a chance to put this game on ice.
If he makes both, it's a 2-possession game. You have to wonder, though, if he makes one, does Hodan just opts to start fouling. .2 remains. The biggest free throws of this game. Misses the first. It's a one-possession game. Tri-City with no timeouts left.
This might be controversial, but with the low roof, I might miss this one on purpose.
It's not a bad shout as now Tengpanok, the second one. Good. Has to get it in. Anderson fouled. A good play there. That one almost went in, but wouldn't have counted anyway. Anderson will go to the line. 2.4 seconds left in this game. But a foul to give there by Hodan.
It doesn't seem like they're in the bonus yet either, so it's just going to be a chance to put it up.
This next one would be free throws. However, shaving almost 2 seconds off there. Valuable there for Hodan. Kwame will inbound. Shellhammer doubled in the corner. Shellhammer has to put it up. Shellhammer off the back of the rim. Hodan come away, fighting tooth and nail, 106-103. They win this game here in Thornhill.
And Pajic is not happy with that. He feels there was a missed foul call there when Shellhammer was putting it up. We saw some contact before he was able to throw up the shot. But either way, that's where this one's going to end. Hodan, very big result for them. And with the game going into Kings Heights 2 days from now, man, this is going to be massive for them in momentum heading into this tournament.
They snapped their 2-game losing skid, now won 3 of their last 5. Hodan, a big win, 106-103. All the way just scraping and clawing, but man, Dante Jones, Isaiah Bell-Haynes, and Xavier Kalislian, those guys, that three-headed monster, absolute beast. But Dante Jones with 31 absolutely leading the way.
Yeah, we're going to talk here with Dante Jones, post-game, player of the game. We're going to have a little chat with him here, but any parting words here before we go to the interview?
What a game to be a part of, obviously, but, you know, this isn't championships just yet. Nationals are so close. They're a week and a half away. Both these teams, we will see them there, and, man, these two teams, if you saw what they put out today, they could beat just about anybody if they're firing on all cylinders like it was today. But for the game, I'm Anthony Marinoff. Alongside me is Julian Quintero Verano. We'll be right back with a post-game interview, but for me, sayonara, folks. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined here with Dante Jones and the X-Men, Xavier Kalislian. You two combined for 60 points today, 31 points, 29 points respectively. How are you guys feeling after such a fantastic scoring performance from just the two of you?
You know, it was just a great win. You know, we played really well today. Like, a lot of guys contributed, so it's very well playing. So played very well, Xavier, and just came out with the win. So
yeah, respects to my bro Dante too. I feel like we came together as a team. We were struggling a little bit in transition, offensive defense in the first half, and then we came to pick it up in the second.
I think one of the big things there to note is also the simple fact of how the season's gone for you guys. Started off 0 for 4, now you're 3-2 since then, even through the injuries that you guys have had with people on the team, a lot of moving parts throughout. How are you guys feeling with this unit with Nationals just about a week and a half away?
Honestly, it feels great. You know, we came off on a slow start, but everything just starts in practice. You know, we just kept picking it up, being a team, playing together, and obviously it's shown in the game. So
exactly. Well said, well said.
And lastly, one of the big things more than anything is you guys have one more game against King Heights in 2 days' time. It's going to be the final game for you guys heading into Nationals. How do you guys feel going into a game where you guys know if you win, you guys end up getting a significantly more favorable matchup in the Nationals tournament?
Just one more game, you know, we already know King Heights and their play style, so just be disciplined and just play to our scout and we'll be good.
Play for the brother beside you. You know, each game is one more step forward. We're there. We got it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Great performance from you guys today. Great to see y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this one. From Anthony Marinov on the mic, Leo Lee as our producer. I've been Julian Quintero Verano, and we have just one more regular season game. It's this Friday. Tony and I are going to be on the call for that one, and then it's Nationals time, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the best basketball in all of Canada, scratch that, in all of North America to be played in just a week and a half. I'm excited to see y'all. You better check in. But until then, see ya.
Thank you,
sir. Thank you.
History has been made in Canadian basketball.
One hand down, all over the defense. Original one-hand cockback.
Oh! Bringing the fans to their feet, putting a man in the rim.
Ain't that awesome? Oh my Lord!
Welcome to the NPA on NPH.